Hi everyone, mic check time. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? And we go live in about 10 minutes. See you soon. Hello. Are you alright? Oh, Paul, you got a bad back still. Sorry, mate. Hi, Mark. Hi, Laura. You okay? I think it's a tough quiz tonight. Are you excited? We'll see. So if you've not played before and it is your first time, this is how you play. We've got a friend's guest round later, and it's Canada as well. What we do... Oh, Laura. Is hopefully you've got the entry form. I'm going to post that again in the chat. There it is. What we do is we mark the quiz for you. It lasts till 9 o'clock, so you can watch I'm a Celebrity or not. And you've got till 10 o'clock to submit your entry form. What I then do is mark it for you, produce a league table of scores, and of course, you get the answers too by email. We do ask that you don't Google. It's all a bit of fun, and you should get half marks without too much trouble. Chloe, that's very disappointing. Oh dear. We do ask for a small donation for playing. That link is on your entry form, just so that we can keep the quizzes running for you. So, without further ado, here we go. The picture round was a little bit strange, granted. It's what's the rodent? And that was the first 15. So, and each one's only mentioned once, if you were thinking. One twice. Thank you, Buffy's Leotard, for your donation, and thank you everyone else that's donated already. So we're starting on question 16. What name is given to a living thing with a backbone? Mark's guessed everyone. I thought it was a tough picture around that. We're not kicking off Christmas till the 1st of December here. I've decided. Question number 17. How many completely enclosed areas are there within a hashtag symbol? So we start nice and easy and we get harder as we go. Thank you, Shipley Outlaws. Thank you, Chloe. I am the Grinch. That's me. In fact, that's my favourite Christmas film. On to question 18. In Monopoly, which square is unfortunately landed on the most? Good, Laura. Chloe. Question 19. What's the name of the main show court at Wimbledon? Kathy's with me. Thank you, Dilly Dilly. Not seen you for a while. I say this every week, don't I? So what's the name of the main show court at Wimbledon? Now, this quiz was written, I will admit, at about 1-2 o'clock this morning, yesterday. So, apologies for any errors that come up. I'm sure we'll be fine. Question 20, maths question. What is 150% of 250? Question number 21. Which European country had a revolution in 1789? Which European country had a revolution in 1879? That's 21. Mic sound okay, everyone? We're on 22. So which insect spreads malaria, which is widespread in sub-Saharan Africa? Oh, you get you. That's good, that. Visa in the maths. Thanks, Janet. Thanks for your donation. Janet and Paul. Which insect spreads malaria, which is widespread in sub-Saharan Africa? Some of the year 6 maths at school is really hard, genuinely. Question number 23. How many leaves does a shamrock have? Thank you, pirates. So how many leaves does a shamrock have? And 24. Which European city name is found on the badge of Porsche cars? No, Corey, it didn't. What do we offer the fella? We offered him £80. It was 9 boxes, and I think it was £600. And we won nothing. $25. What's the surname of Wendy, John, and Michael in J.M. Barrie's Peter Pan? Now that new film will be out soon, won't it? The Peter Pan one. When's that out? No, it's a lot of money, isn't it? So what's the surname of Wendy, John, and Michael in J.M. Barrie's Peter Pan? $26. What's the offspring of a zebra and a donkey called? Is it a Deborah or a Zonkey? That's a useful question, isn't it? On a Friday night. $27. Can you remember what colour is the circle in the centre of the RAF roundel? Red, white, blue, or black? Question 28. How many points is a touchdown only worth in American football? So how many points is a touchdown worth in American football? That's 28. I did a because it was raining outside. I had to do PE today. So we did a Joe Wicks, you know, the YouTube things in the hall, and I did it. Oh my God, it's so hard. An eighth is a decimal, right? Hang on. 0.125. Is that right? 29. What? GG is the village in Scotland in which around 12% of marriages take place each year? I am not, Chloe. And then question 30, it's an anagram, a jumbled up film that, well-known film. So a dear taught, what do you get? People got it in the chat if you want. We'll see who gets it first. And as you are working that out, I'm going to fly through the first set of questions for you. So we started on question 16 tonight. What name is given to a living thing with a backbone? Then 17, how many completely enclosed areas are there on a hashtag? Question 18, in Monopoly, which square is unfortunately landed on the most? And then 19, what's the name of the main show court in Wimbledon? 20, what's 150% of 250? That's one for Chloe. And 21, which European country has had even a revolution in 1789? Question 22, which insect spreads malaria? And 23, how many leaves does a shamrock have? All these questions are on the screen at halftime as well. Hi, Kathy. Kathy got it first. Which European city name is found on the badge of Porsche cars? And 25, what's the surname of Wendy, John, and Michael in Peter Pan? Question 26, what's the offspring of a zebra and a donkey? And 27, what colour is the circle in the centre of the RAF circly rounded bit? Question 28, how many points is a touchdown worth in American football? And 29, what GG is the village in Scotland in which around 12% of marriages take place each year? There's a blockbuster round at halftime as well. And question 30, apparently from the chat, only Kathy's got it, but I'm sure more of you have. It's a film. On to the catchphrases tonight. I don't think they're too hard. The first four. They've also got the letters on your entry form just to help you out a bit. The last one hasn't. Good luck with these. Oh, Paul's got the anagram too. Enjoy. Oh, hang on. It didn't work. Here we go. Hang on, is this the right one? Yes, it is. Here we go.
Here's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing.
Flim flam doodle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle or ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip a dip a doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, I said noodle doodle sing sang.
He said noodle doodle sing sang. Here's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing.
Come on and sing, come on. Flim flam doodle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle or ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip a dip a doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing sang. Flim flam doodle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle or ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip a dip a doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing sang.
Yeah, I said noodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, he said noodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, there's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know
scurfler for ding dang, willy wally bing bang, tick tock, peekaboo, hippy dippy doodle doo, fizzle there's a cling clang, noodle doodle. Here's a song everybody knows, a scurfler for ding dang, willy wally, yeah, we all know how it goes. This is a song everybody knows, a scurfler for ding dang, willy wally. Here's a song everybody knows, fizzle there's a cling clang, so come on and sing. Here's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Flim flam doodle bottle flip flop beep bop scurfler for ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hippy dippy doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, I said noodle doodle sing sang.
He said noodle doodle sing sang.
Here's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Come on and sing, come on. Flim flam doodle bottle flip flop beep bop scurfler for ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hippy dippy doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing sang. Flim flam doodle bottle flip flop beep bop scurfler for ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hippy dippy doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing sang.
Do you want to see a really bad photo that's just popped up on my Facebook? Look at that one. 15 years ago. That's bad, isn't it? Horrendous. Right, we haven't got an audio music round tonight. I simply didn't have time. I lost the will to live about 4 o'clock in the morning. So we've got some music questions for a change. Okay. So good luck with these. So 36, which word links the titles of a UK #1 single by Madonna in 2006 and one by Justin Bieber in 2015? Wow, school ones, Chloe. So which word links the titles of a UK #1 hit single by Madonna in 2006 and one by Justin Bieber in 2015? Laura's with us. Question 37. Which musical instrument has a name that's French for English horn? Nice one, Laura. Oh, I'll tell you what I did today. It was amazing, like genuinely. We did Spanish in school, and I know no Spanish, like none. Supply teacher in school didn't know any Spanish. So they've got this worksheet, and they're having to put the words in. Because I didn't know what it said, I couldn't help. So you get your phone, you go and translate, and in real time, it'll tell you what the words are and replace them on the screen as you're looking at the worksheet in English. It was great. It was so good. Anyway, sorry. 38. Before being known as Ant and Dec, the duo had a music career, releasing 2 albums under which group name? So in other words, what were they called before that? Do you know what? Nothing would surprise me, Chloe. Question number 39. So in 2005, which animated character prevented Coldplay from achieving their first UK #1 hit single, #1 single, yeah, when Speed of Sound peaked at #2? So which animated character prevented Coldplay from achieving their first UK #1 when Speed of Sound peaked at #2? And question 40. Who's the lead singer of the Foo Fighters? Quiz is out of 70 tonight, as usual. So who's the lead singer of the Foo Fighters? I'm still doing this Joe Wicks thing. He was doing this and I'm still doing it. Okay, I'll just fly through them one more time very quickly for you so you don't have to wind the video back, which you can, of course, do. That was 36, 37, 38, and 39, and 40. It's just occurred to me, I know we've been doing this for nearly 3 years, but I'm looking at a camera lens and laughing at myself. That's what happens. It's ridiculous. Anyway, on to the break. So what happens is a 10-minute timer comes up here. The questions I've already read out will come up on the screen here. And then on this side of the screen, they're also on your entry form. It's some questions like blockbustery type ones. All the answers you just need to put one word for as well. You don't need to put more than one word for them. I'll see you in 10 minutes time with Friends, Canada, Harder Questions, Oops, and of course, the Wipeout round. I'll see you in a bit.
Pancake robot, come and get a molder hot. The pancake robot is coming to town. He's mixing up the batter and he's laying it down. Buttermilk, blueberry, chocolate chip. 50 million pancakes he's gonna flip. All you can eat, yum yum. All you can eat, yum yum. The pancake robot is coming to town. All you can eat, yum yum. All you can eat, yum yum. It's a pancake explosion, come and party down. Pancake
Put my coat on, I'm cold. So, Friends! There is a few multiples in here in case, you know, you've not seen the program. You can have a little guess. So 5 Friends questions for you. Here we go. So initially bought by Joey, what animal is the ceramic statue named at? Is it a dog, a cat, a deer, a monkey, or a lion? Initially bought by Joey, what animal is the ceramic statue named at? We got any Friends fans? Question number 47. Which character in Friends does Brad Pitt's character hate? Right, Laura, I'm going to be looking at the pirate entry form and I expect 5 out of 5 here. And you, Elise? In which American state was the majority of Friends filmed? So which American state was the majority of Friends filmed? Oh, is she, Steph? Did a Friends quiz this week at one of the pub. A hard one, though. It was a hard one. Question 49. Which season of Friends has the least number of episodes? Is it season 1 or season 10? Which season of Friends has the least number of episodes? Is it season 1 or season 10? And finally, question 50 for you 4 to get your 5. So Noah Weil and George Clooney had cameos as doctors in Friends. Which hospital drama were they starring in around that time? You couldn't write it, could you? So Noah Weil and George Clooney had cameos as doctors in Friends. Which hospital drama were they starring in around that time? Thanks for your donation, Alan. I think that's funny. Okay, some questions on Canada for Kathy. So does Canada have a prime minister or a president? Let's hope she gets that one. Kathy lives in Canada, by the way. Number 52. Mark's gone all quiet now. What's the capital of Canada? So what's the capital city of Canada? 53. Which Canadian? There's quite a few good Canadian singers, isn't there? Sang You Ought to Know. So which Canadian sang You Ought to Know? By the way, if there is any kind of guest rounds that you fancy, we've probably done everything, but feel free to put them at the the end of the form, on the comments at the end of the form. I think I did know that, Chloe. Yeah, now you've said it, it rings a bell. Did you know that Donald Trump had a fight in one of the wrestling things, WWE, I think? Star Wars. Yeah, Chloe likes Star Wars. Question 54. Sorry, that was very dismissive, Chloe. I didn't mean that. What's the national winter sport of Canada? I believe the summer one's lacrosse. Is that right? But what's the national winter sport of Canada? Have you played lacrosse? Anyone? Kathy, have you? And then question 55. How many US states share a border with Canada? So how many US states share a border with Canada? Now then, that last set of 10 is just appearing on screen for you in case you missed any. So that was 46 and 47. 48. 49 and 50. Then it's Canadian question. Yeah, should we put a Star Wars? Well, we could do Star Wars stroke Star Trek. Just a little short round in next week of 5. Hi, Sonia. Down 55, and we're just about to go on to the trickier question. Yeah, so 5 that are a little bit trickier here. Good luck with these. Have a guess if you don't know. So, which of the following hasn't had one of their band members win I'm a Celebrity? Is it Boyzone, Westlife, or McFly? So which of the following hasn't had one of their band members win I'm a Celebrity? Is it Boyzone, Westlife, or McFly? $57. Who is the richest person in the world according to the Forbes 2022 billionaires list? So from those 3. Is anyone on Twitter? Have you come off it? Oh, do you not like Boy George? Look, I've only seen about two. I think I've seen two of them. I'm always at work. 58. King Charles III is the first British king to use the name Charles since King Charles II reigned in which century? Oh, Chloe's come off. Have you gone over to that other one? What's it called? Mid something. I want to say Moderna, but no, it's not. So when did King Charles II reign? What century? A couple of tough ones here, as you'll see now. So 59 and 60, I think, are tough questions. But have a go. You might want to think about this one. Because you've got till 10 o'clock to submit your entry form. So there's very few words in the English language that end in dus, D-O-U-S. One's tremendous. Name a word beginning with H and ending in dus, D-O-U-S. There are two common ones and one really obscure one, but can you name one? Who has Boy George, Kathy? He was all right in the first two. But... So can you name a word ending in D-O-U-S beginning with H? I'll be impressed if you can get that one. Whilst you're thinking about that one, question 60. I've never heard of this, but what bee is often found on a balcony as part of the railings to prevent falling over the edge? What's it called? Oh, I need to investigate what you're all talking about here. So what bee is often found on a balcony as part of the railings to prevent falling over the edge? And it's time for... Wipeout. That was an evil smile. So it's 2 points per question. All 50-50s, but get one wrong, you get no points for the round. You wipe out. And when we release the league table, after we've marked it at 10 o'clock, if you've got a little W next to your name, that does mean you've wiped out. You can choose to opt out of those questions, though, by clicking the third box. And those instructions are also on the entry form for you. I'm going to have to watch it now. I am. So question 61, which has the highest average air pressure or pressure? A car tyre or a bottle of champagne? And it is a significant difference. I think it's about 3 times. So what's got the highest average pressure? A car tyre or a bottle of champagne? Mark will know that one. $62. Where would you find your metatarsals? Feet or hands? So where's your metatarsals? Is it your feet or your hands? Question 63. I'll tell you the reason I thought of this question in a minute, because it's really interesting. How many rings does the Audi logo have? 3 or 4? There was some experiment and it was asking people to draw really well-known logos. And a significant number of people got this wrong. So how many rings does the Audi logo have? Is it 3 or 4? Chloe broke 2 of them. And talking to 2, we've got 2 to go. So 64, one of those really useful questions. Dogs have an appendix. Is that true or false? Has anyone ever broke the ribs? Oh, that hurts, doesn't it? So do dogs have an appendix? And last one. When quoting download and upload speeds for an internet connection, we see the term Mbps. What does the letter M stand for? Is it megabits or megabytes? And don't forget, you can miss these out. You can tick the 3rd box if you don't want to gamble. So when quoting download and upload speeds for an internet connection, we use the term Mbps. What does the M stand for? Megabits or megabytes? Tricky one. And that's it. What we're going to do is read out the last 10 for you, or certainly put them on screen for you in a second to save you winding back if you need a refresh. That is the end of the quiz. What we do is we close the entry form at 10 o'clock. So you can think of the DOUS one. And we mark it for you and we turn the league table scores and the answers as soon as we can. Okay. Thank you to all those people that have donated. Thank you to all those people that have took part in the chat. It really helps me out. And hi, everybody. Please don't forget to make a small donation for playing. And I'll see you next week. Any requests for guest rounds, please put them at the end of the entry form. And you never know, they might get stuck in. These were the harder ones for you. Yeah, I broke 2, Paul. It hurts, doesn't it? You broke 3. Wow. It has gone quick, Kathy. And do you know what it is? I think it's slightly less people in the chat. And I think it's also slightly less questions. Well, you know, reading out. There was 3 more in the picture round, wasn't there? Finished 5 minutes earlier. Have a great weekend. Was a hard one, Paul. We had an easy one last week. We had an average last week of 78%, which is really high. But the week before it was low. I think it's a hard one tonight. We'll see. And change it accordingly next week. Thanks, Mark. and 65. All done. I'll see you next week. Look after yourselves and have a great weekend. Bye-bye. Oh, hang on.